Today I'm taking a ride on a brand new KLM A321NEO in European business class. This is the future of their European fleet, the first of many to come that will replace those aging 737s. Is it a step in the right direction, or is KLM packing in the seats and reducing comfort for passengers on these newer planes? Am I still going to be a KLM fanboy after this? Let's find out. And welcome back to the channel. This is a special day because I am flying again for the first time in 39 days. I counted. I took a long break on the ground over the Christmas, New Year's holiday, and a little bit on either side. Been catching up on a lot of editing, a lot of family time, all good stuff. Really good to do that kind of break. And it's funny, actually, it kind of makes me like a little bit nervous in a way to go traveling again. It's funny how quickly you get out of practice. It's almost like, oh, do I still remember how to do all this stuff? And yeah, funny one. But anyway, also exciting. And today is a cool one. I know I always say that, but I've got KLM to start off. And every time I fly out of here, it's always on a little stubby little, the little cute little 737s. Say what you will about them. I like them, but they are little stubby cute things. But today we're on one of their brand new A321NEOs, which looks amazing. It just pulled in. We're a bit delayed, but I think I'm still okay for my connection. And my connection is the next cool part about today. That'll be the next video. Because this is a new KLM plane, I think it's worth doing its own video as far as Amsterdam. But from there, I'm going to Jeddah. It'll be my first time on Saudia on the 787-10, and my first time in Saudi Arabia, which is a whole thing. Really fascinating what they're doing over there to try and promote tourism and move away from their very oil-based economy, and I wanted to see a bit of that. The whole thing is built around flying Emirates A350 for the first time, the brand new one, to Edinburgh, so I needed to get to Dubai, so I came up with a kind of interesting way to do it. Usually these trips are built that way. One thing that I want to focus on and then filling in the gaps around it. So yeah, should be a fun one. Join me on this KLM flight. Let's see how the 321NEO is. I've heard it's very densely packed, but I'm up front, seat 4F, so yeah, we'll see how it is. What do you think? Is it going to feel tight and cramped, or will it be an improvement? This plane is a month old. It was delivered in December, so it'll at least be fresh and clean, no doubt. And it's always a good day on KLM, at least in my experience so far. Hopefully again today. Oh, and by the way, you'll see down below that there's now a join button, and that means that I've officially launched YouTube memberships. So take a look if you would consider joining up on there. There's some very affordable levels for membership. There's some more premium levels. You get all kinds of nice perks. You'll see them all listed down below so you can decide. It's an amazing way for you to support me and the work I do here. It helps me do more of these and devote more of my time to these videos. So if you do want to join, you can become a part of my inner circle here on YouTube, and let me know what you think of the perks. And whether you're considering it, if you're on the fence, let me know in the comments. Why are you on the fence? What can I do to get you to come over into my inner circle of YouTube memberships? Thanks a lot. First impression, really nice. Love the colors, love the legroom, and the seat is comfortable. Yes, it's just an economy seat with the middle blocked, but that's how it goes in Europe for the most part. So, judging it among its main competitors, I deem this quite good. And details matter. Look at the color of the seat belts, for example. I love it. USB-C ports at each seat as well, and nice mood lighting. I'm very impressed. Pre-departure beverage is a tropical smoothie. That works for me. Impression's really good. New, nice seats, soft enough. We'll see how it goes over an hour and a half, 2 hours, if it starts to feel less comfortable. But for now, sitting down, there's plenty of room, plenty of leg room. The seats are well padded. The headrest is nicely adjustable, and the cabin is beautiful. Really nice lighting above, nice overhead panels. Crew is awesome as usual with KLM, not surprised there. And we're delayed, but not critically delayed. It should be fine for my connection, so I am happy so far. And apparently not very nice weather over in Amsterdam, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, here it's pretty sunny, and enjoying myself. Oh, and they handed out little smoothies before departure, which is a really nice touch. I don't know if they always do that or only if delayed. I've never seen that before on KLM. So anyway, another point in the wins column for KLM. And it looks like we're going to push back. Lunch is a quite nice and healthy potato salad with egg, plus a nice bonus with these 3 macarons. I actually don't usually love macarons, but these were really good. And you know I love my KLM mugs of coffee. That's always a good time. Wi-Fi is free for messaging, and I just got that one since it's a short flight, and the other packages didn't seem quite worth it at 10 euros for limited speeds and 20 euros for full speed. I'd have to be on a very urgent work deadline to buy that one, I think. And unlike on my delayed Ethiopian flight where no one made any mention of connection timings or provided any guidance or assurance, here they do things right, and the excellent flight attendant read off connecting gate information suggesting which passengers would need to go straight to their gate and assuring everyone they would be fine to make most flights, and that if they weren't, they'd been reaccommodated and not to worry.
Some of you have a really short connection and need to proceed directly to the gate. This applies to the following destinations. If you're traveling to Barcelona, you have a new departure time. Your flight will leave at 2:45, gate C15, Charlie 15.
Heavy fog and a low cloud ceiling meant a Cat 3 auto land today. I've never been in the flight deck for one of those, and I hope I get to at some point because it must be kind of an eerie feeling letting the plane land itself, right? Any pilots out there, I'd be curious to hear from you in the comments what it's like. Alright, lovely little flight on KLM as usual, now with the added benefit of this beautiful new aircraft, and of course it helped that the cabin is very empty, the aircraft is also very empty, so it was a completely stress-free, lovely flight, but I think it would be anyway. There's plenty of room here, legroom, seat feels comfortable, the lighting is really nice, and up here with the middle seat blocked, it's a perfect way to get around Europe if you ask me. Crew was lovely as usual, had a little chat with them, yeah, as always, just good vibes on KLM. This is what I find here. And despite landing on the Polderbahn, the very far runway, the purser even made an announcement. He said it'll be at least 10 minutes until we get to the gate, so please remain seated, because people probably wonder what the hell is going on taxiing for so long. But despite landing out there on the Polderbahn, aka 18 right, I think I'm going to make my connection without stressing too much, as long as passport control is chill. So we're going to be ending this video here. Hope you enjoyed this little glimpse at the A321NEO, the future of KLM's European fleet, part of it anyway. And coming up next week, we'll have the Saudia 787 business class. I'm very interested to see what it'll be like. I hope you are too. And don't forget to take a look at my YouTube memberships. If you want to join, I would love that. If you enjoy my work and you want to support me in that way, it's amazing. Thank you. In any case, everything will stay the same for you who don't want to join. That's absolutely fine too, and I still love you as well. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.